All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Chakodash, the one high elders and apostles of great meals, and I do it well. And salutations and blessings to Akim that's pushing his word with truth, sincerity, and charity. All right, today I want to get into this quick lesson. I'm going to title it, All Those That Fight Against Jerusalem Will Be Consumed by Fire. All right? And that's going for 2/3 of our people, all right, the heathen nations, because they're the only true Israelites are the elect. All right, those that are calling upon the name of Yahweh Shema Shai is not just you being an Israelite by way of blood, man. All right, but you also a serving the Lord in spirit and in truth. That's what truly makes you an Israelite. All right, serving Yahweh Shema Shai in spirit and in truth, and you being a physical Israelite, all right, biological Israelite. All right, if your bloodline, all right, through your father goes back to either a Negro, Hispanic, or a Native American, and you are Israelite by way of blood. All right, but what makes you a Israelite, all right, is you serving Yahweh Shema Shai in spirit and in truth. All right, calling on his name, all right, following these laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. All right, and all these other people are fighting against those that are truly serving the Lord. All right, those that are truly calling on the names of Yahweh Shema Shai and pushing his word for him, you know, abstaining from the wickedness of this world. They are truly against us. They fight against us, but at the end of the day, they will be consumed by way of fire, man. They will be destroyed by way of ICBM nuclear missiles that are going to come from Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, ultimately, all right, the Spirit of the Lord is going to cause these nations to send their missiles on this place, all right, and destroy this place, man. So I'm going to start with this, Zechariah 14:12. It says, "And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem." All right, and this is what this lesson was inspired by, or it's by this Zechariah 14:12. I was just meditating on this precept earlier. All right, because these nations are truly against us. 2/3 of our people are against us. You know, they're gonna be rewired in the kingdom by way of this plague, man. All right, which is gonna be these missiles. It says, "Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holds, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth." All right, and we call this a Sarah scripture, because damn, Salaki. You can look up Terminator 2 Judgment Day. All right, Sarah Connor, when she got hit by those nukes, when that city got hit by the nukes, when she was having that vision, all right, and she was holding on to the gate, and she was just screaming, man, with all of her eyes gone, her tongue gone. It was no flesh on her body, man. She was just a skeleton, all right, holding on to the gate, screaming. And that's what's going to happen to you people. This is going to come to real life, man. All these people that are fighting against us, all right, scoffing, scorning, man. All right, all these heathen nations that have put their hands on us, because we are the apple of the Lord's eye. All right, and you will pay for that, man. Yeah, even though, you know, 2/3 of our people are acting up, man, the Lord still loves our people. That's why he is going to rewire them in the kingdom. And all these heathen nations that have given our people drugs, a license to sin. Esau, Edom is giving our people a license to sin. They're all going to pay for that, man. And the ultimate judgment from the Lord is going to come, which is going to be through those missiles, which is going to come through fire, man. All right, these people will be consumed by way of fire. Zechariah 2:8 says, "For thus said Yahweh of hosts, after the glory hath he set me upon the nations which spoiled you." Yes, because all of these nations have spoiled us. All of these nations have had a part in our downfall, man. 1 Maccabees 2:10 says, "What nation hath not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoil?" So what nation? Can I name it, man? That's a rhetorical question. All of these nations have had a part in our downfall, a part in our sufferings, man, in some type of way. And hey, if you're not against it, you're with it. Hey, these nations ain't trying to make reparations for us, try to make war with Esau, Edom, bring this man down and give us back our land. No, man, they for all that. They happy about us, you know, being inside this condition. All right, it says aha, you know. Let me see. This is Lamentations 2:15. It says, all that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? So yeah, man, these nations, when they seen us down, they were happy about that, man. They clapped, you know, and they wagged the head like, damn, this the nation? Hey, this is Israel, huh? You know, that's how these nations look at us, man. That we're nothing. Or we're the bottom of the barrel. We ain't shit, man. It says, all thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly, this is the day that we looked for. We have found, we have seen it. All right, they're happy about this, man. They're happy that we're at the bottom. They're happy that we're in a horrible state. Our people are jacked up. Our women want to be whores. Our men want to be murderers and all type of other shit. Drug dealers, man. Any and every wicked thing that you can think of, our people are doing it. And that's because of these heathens. And our people are just wicked. Our people are just wicked altogether anyways, man. A majority of the nation of Israel are just rebellious, wicked ass niggas, and the Lord has to destroy them. But hey, these heathens promote this, and our people eat it all up. You know, but they're happy to see us at the bottom. They're happy to see us messed up, man. Every nation has had a part in our downfall. I'm going to read this over. Zechariah 2:8. It says, for thus said Yahweh of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you, toucheth the apple of his eye. So if any of these nations are touching us, they're touching the apple of the Lord's eye. And they will pay for it, man. They will pay for touching us. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. And you nations have done all of that. Jeremiah 30:16 says, therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. Every one of them. None shall escape, man. None will escape the hand of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, the Lord had you set up for judgment, and you're going to fall into that judgment. All right, a Moab has had a part in our downfall. Ammon, the Hamites, you so-called Africans. So Moab being the Chinese, Ammon being the Japanese, Esau being the so-called white man. Hey, all of you nations have had a part in our downfall, man. Hey, none of you trying to help us up. When we come around these heathen nations, they look at us like we're a damn disease. We're roaches or some shit, man. You know, hey, this is why the Lord is gonna come and put that foot up y'all ass, man, and take y'all down, and destroy your kingdoms. All right, especially Esau, Edom, your kingdom is going to be destroyed by way of ICBM nuclear missiles. All right, this place will burn. This place will be a lake of fire. And it will burn for a very, very, very long time. All right, it tells you that in Revelation, the 14th chapter. All right, it goes into all those that have taken an MOTB, all right, which is going to be you heathens, 2/3 of our people. All right, taking an MOTB. And what is the Lord going to do? He's going to burn y'all up, man. He's going to burn you up. And it said you're going to be tormented with fire and brimstone, all right, forever, for a very, very long time, man. So I'm going to read this over from the top, Jeremiah 30:16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and every nation has spoiled us, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey, so you all will pay. All right, you all will be a prey. You all will bow down to the sword, all right, under the hand of the Israelites, man, starting with the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, you're going to be a prey. All right, how they prey upon us. They'll see a nigga just riding down the street, man. He man his damn business, riding down the street. Esau pull him over, find something to give him a ticket about, man, just to do it, just to prey upon our people, you know. But you will be a prey in that day. All right, in the kingdom of heaven, you will be a prey. You will be spoiled. You will go into captivity. All right, and you will be devoured. Hey, look at the condition of our people, man. We're totally devoured, totally through, you know. But these nations will be through. Hey, I'm gonna grab right quick, because everything that has been put upon our people will be put upon you. Deuteronomy 30:7, it says, and Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. So hey, the Lord is gonna put these curses upon our enemies. And all these curses that was on our people, man. The hatred, of the husband and wife, the wife hating the children, man. All that's gonna happen to you nations. Hey, the death, the disease, all those things like that is gonna fall upon you. Jeremiah 30:17, it says, "For I will restore health unto thee." Yes, the Lord is gonna heal us. The Lord is gonna redeem us. He's gonna, like it says in Isaiah the 40th chapter. All right, he's gonna, I'm just grabbing, man. But it all starts with the elect, and the elect will be at the top of the nation of Israel. We're gonna be the judges. But this is which is why we're fighting so hard and pushing out these lessons, going out in highways and byways, standing in a humble and contrite spirit, so that we can get that salvation from the Lord on the first go round. Because we don't want to be consumed by way of that fire. As these people are going to be consumed in, man. 2/3 of our people. So this is Isaiah 40:29. It says, "He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increases strength." Do that so nobody call me. It says, even the youths shall faint and be weary. The young men shall utterly fail. All right, and this is what happens inside this world, man. All right, we faint. We're weak as hell, man. This flesh is weak. You get illnesses. Right, you get bone dislocations and all type of other things, man. And even the young men. All right, I'm a young man. I could attest to that myself, man. My damn back hurts like hell, man. It hurts like hell. That comes from working for Esau Edom, man, and doing all these other things, and they even just being here in this place is just vexing. All right, it's weary. All right, wearies our spirit. All right, and they also being a prophet. All right, it says that this place has it weary the prophets, man. This place is vexing, man. It's stressful. The Lord is gonna come and give us that power. He's gonna give us godly power, man. We're never gonna faint again. We're never gonna fall again. But it says, "But they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their strength." So yeah, the Lord is gonna renew our strength. "They shall mount up with wings as eagles," meaning we're gonna be able to fly. We're gonna be Superman. We're gonna be Goku and Dragon Ball Z characters, man. It says, "They shall run and not be weary," right? "And they shall walk and not faint." And they not only, all right, they Dragon Ball Z character or Superman, we're gonna be better than them, man, because we ain't gonna have no damn weaknesses. All right, we ain't gonna get tired. None of that, man. We're gonna be, we're gonna be true gods, man. True gods. Okay? But this is all gonna come as long as we just continue on the straight path. All right, serving Yahweh Shema Shine, never forsaking the Lord and never looking back. All right, taking our hand off of this plow. But this is what we're looking forward to on the first go round. But this is ultimately gonna come to our entire nation. It's gonna come to our entire nation, man. Because all those that are fighting against Jerusalem, you're going to be cast down and we're going to be brought up. So I'm going to read over Jeremiah 30:17. "For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, said Yahweh." Yeah, because our people are sick and they messed up out here. But the Lord is going to take and heal all of that, all the infirmities and diseases and demons that are on our people. It's no longer going to be on us ever again. It says, "Because they called thee an outcast, saying, This is Zion, whom no man seeketh after." And that's Lamentations, man. All right, these nations ain't looking at us like, oh yeah, this is Israel. All right, this wise and understanding nation, as they said in Deuteronomy the 4th chapter. No, but they hate us, man. They look down on us, man. This ain't, man. These guys ain't nothing. This nation ain't nothing but a full of murderers, rapists, robbers, whores. That's how these nations look at us. But the Lord is going to raise us up and throw them down. He's going to throw them down, man. Consume them by way of fire. This is Revelation 18. Revelation 18, and I'll start at 5. It says, "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities." All right, and that's talking about Babylon the Great, what you people call America. All right. And the Lord has never forgotten what Esau has done to our people. All right, from the first blood shed. All right, the Lord has all that documented. All right, through his chariots, through his angels, all right, who are watching 24/7, man. Never, they don't need a break. They don't ever take breaks, man. So Lord is always watching and documenting all this stuff. It says, even on down to what's going on right now. All right, it's a nigga getting pulled over right now. It's a nigga getting gunned down by Esau Edom right now, man. Hey, a nigga getting hung by Esau right now. All right? Because, hey, this damn devil still does that shit, man. You know? Well, hey, when are people going to learn, man? But verse 6 says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works, in the cup which she hath filled to her double. So, hey, this man is going to get double. Esau Edom is going to get double, man. Because Esau is synonymous with Babylon. You can read that in Isaiah, the 14th chapter, the 21st verse to the 22nd verse. Psalms 139. All right, Esau Edom is synonymous with Babylon. So this man must get double. He is going to get double. He's going to get a much harsher slavery than we have ever imagined, man. And he's going to be destroyed. He's going to be eradicated. He sought to eradicate us. He's going to be eradicated. It says, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. All right, you can pair this with Baruch, the 4th chapter. All right, goes into it. I'm going to grab it right quick, read it. Baruch 4. And yeah, man, this man is going to be miserable. This kingdom is going to fall, man, harsh. Baruch 4:31, it says, miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall. You know what? I'm gonna start 27. It says, be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. Because the Lord has brought this upon us. The Lord has caused these heathens to rise up against us and consume us, you know. But the Lord is going to be the same one to save us and bring these nations down and put these nations under our foot. It says, for as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. Yeah, this is what we're doing now. All right, through the elect. All right, seeking the Lord 10 times more. It says, for he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. All right, which is Yahweh B'Shem Al Shai. It says, miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall. And we just read it in Lamentations. All these nations rejoice at our fall, man. All these nations clapped, you know. They were happy that we fell down, man. And it says this is the day that we look for, you know, that Israel will be down under our foot. All right. So that we can be at the top ruling forever. Because that's their mindsets. That their houses are going to continue forever. Especially this fucking devil, man. Esau Edom. He thinks that his kingdom is going to go on forever and ever and ever. They got all type of damn TV shows about this, man. That he's going to freeze himself inside of pots. You know. All this bullshit, man. None of that's going to happen. All right. The Lord is going to rain on your parade, man. It says miserable are all... Salaki, it says, miserable are all the cities which thy children served, which we serve every nation, every city, and we have been scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth. So all of you nations are going to be miserable. This whole world is going to be miserable, all right, for touching the apple of the Lord's eye. And you will feel that fire from the Lord. It says, miserable is she that received thy sons, for as she rejoiced at thy ruin, and was glad at thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. We're seeing this right now on a small scale, man. All right, hey, this man's kingdom is falling. All right, it's crumbling right before our eyes, right before his eyes. And there's nothing that he can do about it. All right, besides try to bring a new way of currency and bring that NWO that he has, which is going to be the Lord's total checkmate, which the Lord already has this man checkmated, you know, but it's going to be in the reality. All right, it's going to be where we're going to see it. All right, once this man starts to get his NWO going, the Lord is going to come and crack those clouds and jack his ass up, man. Take his crown away. Take this kingdom away. All right, and he calls these nations to send fire on this place. And the Lord is going to send fire on this place. It says that in Isaiah the 66th chapter, the Lord is coming with fire and his chariots like a whirlwind. So it says, verse 34, for I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. This is the most prideful place on the planet Earth. So all that pride that this place has is going to be turned all into mourning. Is as prideful this place is going to be, as much mourning that is going to be. So it says, for fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure. Because yes, this place is going to burn for a very, very long time, man. As I stated earlier in that Revelation 14, all right, this place will burn for a very long time. And the nations that are here, all right, the people that the Lord has chosen to burn are going to burn. They're gonna be tormented for a very, very long time, man. And you don't want to fall into that, man. All right, so don't accept that MOTB. All right, if you have an understanding heart to serve Yahweh Shema Shai, you better die before you get that, man. It says, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time. And you can read about those devils in Isaiah, the 34th chapter. All right, and also Revelation, I believe 17. It goes into it as well. Those devils are nothing but desert creatures. Desert animals and things like that. Is never going to be a person to inhabit this land again. And also Isaiah 13, as well, says that the Arabian shall not pitch tent. All right, this place is going to be totally destroyed, man. And it's gonna be so much waste here, so much nuclear waste. No human can dwell here in this this land, because you're gonna die. You're gonna get all type of diseases and shit. So Lord is only gonna have those creatures to be inhabiting this land. This place is gonna be a desert. It says, O Jerusalem, look about thee toward the east, and behold the joy that cometh unto thee from Yahweh. Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of Yahweh. Right, because we were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, but the Lord is going to gather all the elect, man. He's gathering them right now through this word. All right, we're being gathered right now through this word, man. And then eventually the Lord is going to come in gather us, all right, through those eagles, those chariots. So we'll go back to this Revelation. I'll just read it. Revelation 18 and verse 1, it says, and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hole of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. So yeah, just talking about desert creatures, man. All right, these creatures that you may see inside the desert, that's going to be the only thing that's going to inhabit this land. It's never going to be raised up again, man. As these fools say that Esau is going to come up and fight against us again. Come on, man. We're gonna be nothing but gods, full of gods, man. And Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna be totally on our side. All right, we can't fall, we can't lose. There's no nation gonna rise up against us again, man. So this is Revelation 18 and 7. It says, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Because yeah, that's the way that this man thinks. This kingdom is never gonna fall. All right, he's gonna be ruling these nations forever. All right, his currency is gonna be number one forever. His kingdom is gonna be number one forever. Babe, that's a damn lie, man. It says, therefore, his pride have deceived him. All right, he's deceiving himself. He's so much of a liar that he has to deceive himself. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine. And also, and this man, like it says in the book of Psalms, the 50th chapter, he thought that the Lord was on his side. Thought that the Lord was on his side, man. But the Lord is not on your side. The Lord is against you, man. All right, the Lord is against you. And he will make you sorrowful, as we just read in Baruch. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is Yahweh power who judgeth her. So yeah, man, this place is going to be consumed by way of fire, because it's fighting against Jerusalem. It's against us, man. That's what that Zechariah is going into. Is going into Babylon the Great, America being destroyed. All right, and they show you down all them Terminators, man. All them Terminators, America being nuked out, man. Why is that happening? Because this is the purpose of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And these devils know this, man. They can't help but to push out truth mixed with lies, but you gotta pick out the meat and spit out the bones, eat that meat and spit out the bones. And we know that this place is gonna be destroyed. Reading it right now. It says, all the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Says, standing afar. And yeah, they're going to lament for her because they can't make no more purchases with her. It's going to go into it. It says, standing afar off it says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for 1 hour is thy judgment come. Because the Lord is going to be sending a chariot fire over here. He's going to be having a chariot zap buildings, zapping people. And then those missiles are going to come. Boom, and hit this land, consume this place, man, with fire. And all these people that are here are going to be burnt up with it, man. You all going to suffer. But all those other nations that's on the other side of the world, are they going to see that, man? You be looking on their newscasts and, up on their TVs, up on their smartphones, like, damn, America just got nuked, man. It says, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. Right, and it goes into it. Says the merchandise of gold and silver, and precious stones and pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all fine wood and all manner vessels of ivory and all manner vessels of most precious wood and of brass and iron and marble and cinnamon and odors and ointments. These are all the things that America provides for these nations, man. It says, in frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men. This is all the things that America has, man. All right, Nate. This is the reason why these nations are gonna be mad when Babylon falls, because they can't rule with it anymore. They can't rule with Babylon anymore. They can't make that money off this place like they once were anymore, man. So all these nations are gonna fall. All right, right after a Babylon the Great falls, Esau Edom falls, all right, because they're nothing but, a little puppets in the hands of Esau. All right, this man is playing all these nations, but once they fall, once he falls, they're gonna fall right along with him, man. They're going right into slavery, and they're all gonna suffer, but he's gonna suffer the most, man. he's truly gonna suffer the most. All right, so hey, man, I pray this lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakodash, the Wannas High Elders and Apostles of Great Millstone that do it well. And salutations and blessings to Akim that's pushing his word with true sincerity and charity. Shalom and a Baba Ball.